What's up, y'all? This is part four, final video. This is Sherry Summers with summersbuyshome.com. This is the beginner girl, real estate investor, and this is my journey through real estate investment. I just started off, and I wanted you to come with me on my journey. So, in case you decide to do real estate, you know what you're getting yourself into and how to start. So, look at part one, part two, part three, and part four. This is part four of the video, so you can understand how I got started. I just started a few months ago. I'm going to tell you that just started. So this is great, like I said, because when somebody just started, you kind of see where they're going or where they're doing wrong. So we can make mistakes together. Make sure you subscribe at the bottom. So because if you're decided that this is something you want to do, we can throw questions off at each other and ask me questions. I'll ask you questions, and we can figure this bad boy out together. Um, Yes, so summersbuyshome.com. On part four, I wanted to tell you how I got my first deal and how my first deal is going. So, I, like I said, I network. I would leave with 10 cards and I'll come back home with none. Honey, I will talk to the homeless man on the side of the road. I will give him a card. I'm a real estate investor. I would give them my elevator speech, and everyone, you should have an elevator speech when somebody say, "What you do?" and you just pop off the elevator speech to them. So, and that's what I would do. And so, doing that, I'm sitting at my 9 to 5, and I got a text from someone saying, "Hey, we're selling this house. So we try to sell it to another investor for this, and this is the price we have." So I matched that price after doing my research with my great friend. I matched that price, and I was like, okay. So I said, can we sign a contract tonight? And that's what I learned, because in the beginning, I will meet all these different people, and I would have a lead, and I would go out there, look at the house, and then talk to them at the house. No, 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 no. Time is money, people. Time is money. Those are the things I was doing wrong. When you find a deal or a lead, make sure whoever's training you, because I don't want to get involved with that, but whoever's training you, make sure you talk with the person first, the person who owns the house, not the sister, not the auntie, not the uncle, but the person who owns the home. And you can find out from the address who the owner of the house is, because it makes no sense negotiating with somebody who don't own the house. And then you decide, you guys come to an agreement, and the last thing out your mouth should say, well, if I get in my car, that's a diesel, and drive out to your location, are you willing to do a deal? Are you willing to sign the contract? And if it's a yes, and will the person who owns the home be present? All the person, because sometimes it's sister, brother, auntie, like three people that owns that home. And if that's yes, then you go out there and get the home on the contract first. When the home is on a contract, then you worry about the rest later. Trust me, I'm talking to you as a new investor because I did that wrong. Honey, I was running to every lead with a diesel truck, okay? And that was some of the things I did wrong, and I'm woman enough to admit it. And I learned my lesson, so that won't happen again. So now I talk to find out what's wrong with the property, or why are you selling the property. And I have all my lists that I go through. I don't want to make it a long video, but I have all my lists I go through. What's wrong with the property? Why are you selling? Are you going to sell it for what you own the property? So it depends on the situation. And I learned that I don't chase on every single lead, because that's too much time wasted. Learn from me. Try to get the person, and y'all try to settle a contract on the phone. And when they agree to that contract, then you get in your car and then you drive to that location and have them sign it. Now, I did that. I'm on my first one, and I know there's going to be plenty more to come. And I drove to the location. We signed the contract, and then I went out and started put out bandit signs, which I gotta go pick up tomorrow. So sorry. I gotta go pick them up tomorrow, and I mark it on Facebook, mark it on different Facebook real estate groups. Buy and sell. Sometimes they will keep me off Craigslist. Honey, I still mark it. Then they'll send me a flag. Okay, you send me a flag today, I put it back on there tomorrow, because I was hungry. So, um, next week, Monday, we're having an open house, and I will do another video to let you know how our open house is going. But while I'm marketing that property, honey, we don't stop there. We keep going and we find another home. So my next strategy will be send out yellow letters and see how that go. But I will keep you up informed about how it's going and let you know what's taking place. Now I will tell you this, and I'll make it really fast. Having your first lead or deal or on the contract, everyone will congratulate me. I still don't feel like I did anything yet because contracts can go left, right, south, you know. So I told them, don't congratulate me until I find a buyer for this home because this property I'm wholesaling. And I want to say this. If you decide you want to go in real estate investment, there's several different ways to go in real estate investment. I just so happen to start off in wholesaling because that's what the universe created for me. Now, when I'm standing out there saying I'm a real estate investor and I buy and sell home all price range without having to utilize a bank, that is what the universe brought back to me was a wholesaling deal. Each person is different. So make sure you are educated on whatever your first deal is so you can learn. Now, when you have your first deal, I will tell you this. You learn so much because you're creating a buyer's list. You're getting to know who buys and what people are looking for in the area. Or sometimes you're looking at your wholesale deal and say, okay, this was the wrong one, you know, or I should have bought this one, but even the wrong ones, you try to work out some way, somehow, you know. So I created my buyers list. That means when they call in, I have a buyer list for them. I get their name, number, and I keep them on this one list. So the next deal that I have coming, it'll be even easier because I will just send out a information to them and let them know, hey, this is a deal. Let me know if you're interested. And that's where we are with everything. So again, I have my first deal and I did my bandit signs. I joined real estate marketing group, and that was the idea I got from another one of August person that was taking his training class, and she's an amazing lady. And then I sent out my information there. Then on the bandit side, when they respond to me, I keep them on a buyer's list, and I keep the one, you know, I go weed through all the numbers, and I keep them on the list. So next time it will be even easier for me. So again, I have an open house coming up in a few days, and I will let you know how the open house is going. I'm going to end by saying subscribe to me. Let me know how your deals are going. I would love to hear. Make me feel like I'm not in this alone, that we can do it. I know you can do it. I believe you can. Again, this is Sherry Summers with SummersBuysHome.com. Summers, SOMERS, BuysHome.com. Let's journey together, people. It's greater when we're at the top together.